Hey guys, and welcome in. My name's Tom, your neighborhood butcher, and this is Shopping with Tom, where I'm going to use my 25 years of retail meat manager experience to go through these ads and try to find you and me the best deals in our local Arizona ads. We're going to start off with Albertsons Safeway, and man, they're starting off with a beautiful sale on a digital coupon. It's going to be for the baby back ribs. $1.97 a pound for our baby back ribs and St. Louis style rib. Remember that St. Louis style rib is that big spare rib minus that large brisket bone off the top of it, so it makes it really nice for grilling. And $1.97 a pound for a St. Louis style rib, that's a good deal as well. But man, baby backs at under $2 a pound, that is a smoker's delight, and one that all of us people that love to smoke meat should be going into this Safeway Albertsons and buying some baby back ribs. You betcha. And they also have some other good deals. Johnsonville sausage at $3.97. That's 19 ounces of sausage for $3.97, as well as a Smithfield bacon for $3.97. These are all decent deals. We have an avocado for 67 cents each. It's just cheap. You just can't go wrong with these kind of prices. Yoplait yogurt. I know it has a lot of sugar in it, but my God, if you're looking for just even a remotely healthy thing for the kiddos, for after school snacks to throw in a kid's lunch, these little Yoplait yogurts could be awesome. And at 27 cents each, what are we even talking about? This is a great deal. Velveeta cheese, $5.97. I like the store brands of that kind of cheese personally, so I could take that one or leave that one. We have a 3-day Halloween sale, and we have a couple burgers on sale for $6.99 each, and that's not bad. Red raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries at $1.99 a 6-ounce container, not bad. And then you got Bob Evans and Hillshire Farm Little Smokies. I'll tell you guys, you take those little Smokies. Get your dough from your croissants and roll those things up. You have pigs in a blanket. It is great. The kids love it. And man, you just can't go wrong. That's going to smash it out of the park for snacks for, after either before or after they go out trick or treating. We also have Bob Evans, man, at $4. I can't hardly make mashed potatoes better than Bob Evans, and I think this is a really good deal as well. Ragu, 5 for 5. Spaghetti noodles for $1. Ragu sauce for $1. 3 for 5 on Pepsi, Coke, Canada Dry, 2-liter bottles. Not too bad. That's just a decent deal. We got Doritos and Planters Peanuts, 2 for 5. Hebrew National, Nathan's, and Ballpark Beef, all beef franks, $4.99. These are just decent deals, you guys. And let's keep rolling down here. Oh, look at these weird little things that you can get made. Halloween platters. That's $12.99, $24.99. A monster cake at $10.99. I don't know if these are the best deals, but they sure are unique and would be fun for, either going out before Halloween or getting before Halloween or having after the kiddos come back from Halloween. You want to make sure and send them out there where they've got a little something in their belly, so when you bring all that candy home, you can kind of look through it and make sure there's nothing weird in there and your kids aren't sneaking lots and lots of candy and maybe getting something bad. So, making sure they're fed or have a little snack before and after will help you guys be able to do the right parenting thing and go through those kiddos' sacks and make sure their candy's all healthy and good. We have some more digital deals. Here's Tina's Burritos, 37 cents each. After school, I know they're just cheap burritos, but these are quick and easy things you throw in the microwave and they can be eaten within just a few minutes. This could be before the Halloween. This could be after they go out to Halloween. This could be for a lot of different things. After school snack. There's a lot of things that these little burritos can just fill in, when you're busy. Sargento cheese at $1.97 each is really good for Sargento cheese. That is a very, very good cheese. Coffee Mate creamers, $2.97. Very good. And then we have some more decent deals here. All right, now we're going to get into the nuts and the bolts of this ad. And here's your regular sale. This is the 29th. What do we got here? Let me see. So it's going to be the 29th through the 4th. 29th through the 4th is what this ad's going to run through. And they're starting off with the T-bone. And I'm going to link a video on picking out the perfect T-bone. And that'll help you in your choices when you're looking at the meat counter and looking at all those packages of T-bones to pick out the right ones for you and your family. T-bone makes a perfect his or her steak, in my opinion. You get that nice, bigger side filet mignon and then the regular New York strip of the T-bone. Makes a great his or her steak. They also have a jumbo peeled and deveined shrimp here for a 16-20 count for just $7.99 a pound as well. And then we got a 80% lean ground beef. If you're making burgers before they go out trick-or-treating or after, $4.99 a pound isn't too bad on a lean ground beef. Then you also have Sanderson Farms drumsticks, thighs, and leg quarters, and whole frying chickens as well. You know, if you've never smoked a whole chicken, man, this might be a great opportunity to get the smoker going and smoke up a chicken or two. They're really, really tasty. I tell you, that smoked chicken, depending on what flavors you put on them, God, it's just so good. So good. Navel oranges, Granny Smith apples, pomegranates at 99 cents. These other two are by the pound, but pomegranates at 99 cents. That is a pretty smoking deal. And then we have our russet potatoes, 5-pound bag of potatoes for just $1.49 a pound. Remember, last week this same company had potatoes for 77 cents. So this is a little higher price, but still a pretty good price on a 5-pound bag of potatoes. Here we go. We got cartloads of savings is the POS, and you see the little money stamp here, I guess is what you'd call it. And you got $1, $2, and $3 items. So look for that POS in the store to see what items are on this $1, $2, and $3 each sale. Buy two, get three free. Fritos, Smart Foods, Lay's, Cheetos, Kettle, Ritz, Thins, Goldfish, Oreos, all buy two, get three free. That's a smoking deal. Make sure you look at the regular retail to see if you're truly getting a good savings. And then we have Pepsi, Coke products in the 6-pack in the bottles, 4 for $13. Not too bad. What do we have here? Marie Callender's and Bird's Eye vegetables at 4 for $10. Not too bad. Just a Signature Select pizza at $3.99. That's pretty good. I would put those Signature Selects in with the Red Barons or the DiGiorno pizzas. I'm sure they're quality-wise about the same. And at $3.99, that's a pretty good deal. Here's some more digital deals here down the sides. Looks like we have a Tostitos at $3.99. Some sort of orange juice at $3.99. Not too bad. Salad kits at $2.99. Folgers coffee at $10.99. You see that prices went up on the Folgers coffee, unfortunately. And then a whole host of coupons here that you can pick and scan to get a few savings. Sara Lee bread here at $2.99. Dave's Killer bread at $5.97 a loaf. Maybe not such the best deal, but at $2.99 for Sara Lee, that's not bad. One of my favorite breads personally. Fab 5, buy 5 or more. You got 3 for $5 and $5 items in this situation. Just take a look for this POS to see what items are in store. It looks like DiGiorno's on here. There's quite a few items on this stuff. Rockstars are on the 3 for $5. There's quite a few things that you can take advantage of for that Fab 5. Boneless New York strip at $15.49 a pound. That's expensive. And more of a regular price in my opinion, but I bet you that New York strip boneless is probably $16.99, $17.99 a pound, regular retail. And then we have assorted pork chops here at $2.99 a pound, which is just okay. Country Styles ribs and pork steaks too at $2.99 a pound. They're sold in the value pack. Those are just decent deals. Shoulder steaks, sometimes you'll find a pork butt at a lot cheaper price that you can have the butcher cut down for you, or you take it home, bone it out, and just cut it into steaks yourself. So there's a lot of different ways you can do some of this stuff. Let's see. All natural boneless skinless breast at $2.99 a pound. Not too bad. Lobster tails at $6.99 a pound. It's just an okay price, or $6.99 each. Excuse me. It's just an okay price. And then buy two get one free on a bunch of different kinds of dips: fresh guacamole, pico de gallo, salsa, queso. So there's a few deals here. You got mandarins for a 2-pound bag, $3.99 per bag. We've seen cheaper prices on those, so these are just okay deals. What do we got? 73% lean ground beef sold in a 3-pound chub for just $4.99 a pound. We saw an 80% of the front page. That's $4.99 a pound. So, only if you want a little fattier hamburger, what should you spend the money on it? Let's see, pinto blacks and garbanzo beans for just 99 cents. Looks like their signature brand, which is their Safeway Albertsons brand. Rotel at $1.49. Not bad. Let's keep rolling down this ad. Ground turkey right there, 93%, and country sausage at $3.99. That's pretty good. Tillamook cheese at $3.99 is pretty good. That's a decent price. And then we still have some candies and stuff for pre-Halloween. They'll keep running that up to the day. And then after Halloween, you guys, is when we can find the deals. You go to the store, you're going to see 50 to 75% off all the candy, and that's when you need to head into the grocery store and spend some money on candy and save for next year. Put it in the freezer. Just save it. All right, let's keep looking down this ad. And I think that's it for the Safeway Albertsons. A lot of good savings at Safeway Albertsons. You must almost bring your lawyer to the store, read the fine print, make sure and spend time clipping the coupons. You have to use the system in front of you to really, really save when you're shopping at a Safeway Albertsons. They're going to put a lot of marketing at you, and they're really going to give you a bunch of impulse buys that are going to try to get you to purchase something at just a little bit more money, or something that you may not want to do all the work for, but just do the work. That's where you save money, is when you do the work, cutting the meat, breaking things down, making your own pigs in the blanket, doing things that are just a bit harder, is where you'll actually save money by your time. So take the time, save some money, and shop at Safeway and Albertsons. All right, thank you for spending some time with me. I truly appreciate you guys hanging out and going through this lovely Halloween ad and finding some good savings at Safeway Albertsons. Thank you very much. We'll see you next time. Bye now.